Prime Minister Narendra Modi is meeting the US President as we speak at the White House. This is the first in-person meeting between the two leaders after Mr. Biden became president in January. Prime Minister Modi is also attending the Quad Summit tonight. After his bilateral talks with Mr. Biden, Prime Minister Modi is attending the first in-person Quad Summit hosted by the US President. The Australian Prime Minister Scott Morrison and Japanese Prime Minister Yoshihide Suga are also attending. The Quad Summit aims to boost cooperation in the Indo-Pacific region amidst China's growing dominance in the area. The Quad nations, Australia, India, Japan and the US, will announce a new working group on space, a supply chain initiative and a 5G diversification effort, apart from discussing issues like challenges in the Indo-Pacific, climate change and the COVID-19 pandemic. But let's just bring you a couple of images. Let's go full screen on this video of Prime Minister Modi entering the White House, and then this meeting the US President Joe Biden, his first in-person meeting with the US President. They have spoken on the phone earlier on. There was a meeting with the US Vice President Kamala Harris in Washington prior to this yesterday. But this is an all-important meeting, perhaps something that will give direction to the Indo-US relationship. In just the last little while, we've seen a couple of important tweets which have come in, both from Kamala Harris and from President Biden as well. So let's just take a look at what Biden has said. He says, this morning I'm hosting Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Let's have that tweet up if we can. This morning I'm hosting Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi at the White House for a bilateral meeting. I look forward to strengthening the deep ties between our two nations, working to uphold a free and open Indo-Pacific and tackling everything from COVID-19 to climate change. And we've also had a tweet from Kamala Harris, the Vice President of the United States, in just the last little while, where she said, so that's actually what Biden said, but I'm just going to read out what Kamala Harris has said. I met with Prime Minister Modi to reaffirm the strategic partnership between the United States and India. Working together, we can make progress on important global issues, from the COVID-19 pandemic to the climate crisis to strengthening and defending democracy. That's what Kamala Harris has also tweeted in just the last little while. But before we start our conversations with some incredible experts looking at the Indo-US equation, also the Quad formation and that important Quad meeting that's up next,